Welcome to Screen to Speed, powered by INIT eSports. In this podcast, we dive into the journeys of remarkable individuals making waves in sim racing and bridging the virtual with the real. From the thrill of digital circuits to the roar of real life racetracks, we explore the passion, dedication, and innovation that drives the world of motorsports. We'll hear from athletes, creators, and pioneers sharing their stories, insights, and the powerful ways sim racing is connecting communities and creating pathways into motorsports. So buckle up, Screen to Speed starts now.
Hello. Welcome everybody to INIT Talks. Happy to see everyone here. We got Phoebe Nongrum today with us. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's lovely this is my first time with you guys, so this is pretty exciting for me.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for joining us today. So you're the only one female professional racer from your city in India. So what does it mean for you personally?
Well, it's actually a very, very big deal. I think words can't even express or explain what a big deal this is to me. Uh, like the reason being, firstly, getting into racing in India is quite a difficult task. Provide like apart from the fact that I come from a very tiny part of India, is even another difficult step. Basically, I come from the northeastern part of India, from a very small town called Shillong. It's in the state of Meghalaya. And, like every other person, every other kid had a dream, right? Same goes to me. Was barely like just a dream, basically, which was not even in my wildest thoughts that it would ever be possible to ever touch a racing car ever. So I think sometimes I myself need to, pinch myself and say, hey, hello, little girl, did you actually get here? So it actually means quite a big deal for me. Sometimes I'm still in denial of the fact that I made it this far.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's great. Did you have anyone in your family who was into racing actually?
See, that is the best part. None.
Mm.
Since it's a small town, everybody here actually we don't even have big companies here, right? Because it's a small town.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is dependent on either being an entrepreneur, running their own small businesses, or, working with the government, basically, right? So government jobs are very well known in my town. Like everyone who finishes their studies rush for these exams for government jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I myself, has have parents who work with the government. So there is nobody in my family. Like either some of my family members would be doctors or nurses or engineers, but none in the motorsports
Mm-hmm.
field. So I think I was the only one who took that step out and stepped into the motorsports world, which wasn't accepted in at first, that way.
Mm-hmm.
So now nobody from my family is in that background. So I think I'm the one who took that first step to get into motorsports.
Mm-hmm. You're really brave to be the first one from your family to jump into motorsport, actually. Do you remember the exact moment when you knew that racing was actually for you?
Uh, I never actually thought of that because I finished my studies and finished my graduation, and I think I was myself aiming. I worked for a while. I was in a different state in India from my town where I finished my graduation, and I started working in a different city in the southern part of India. And I was working there for about 12 years. So I think, I worked a couple of jobs. I worked with Red Bull. I worked with a few
Mm-hmm.
companies, and but still, I didn't feel I fit in. And I thought to myself, like, I feel so lost. Like, I've done my graduation. Now I'm working. I'm supposed to be happy. Like I have a good job and like I'm making good money, but something seems to be missing.
Mm-hmm.
So I never still even thought about the wildest dream, of
Mm-hmm.
getting into a race car. But then one fine day I decided, okay, I'm done with these jobs. I need a break, like at least a year, and to try and figure out what I exactly want to do. What is this feeling that I'm feeling that I'm missing out? So I took a big step. I took a break from working and everything else. I came back home. It was then when we have these local events like a small autocross on the dirt track and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a friend who's like, "Hey, you've always been wanting to do stuff like this, Here, take my car, just go drive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somehow you'll do well." I said, "No." He's like, "No, just go, take my car, no big deal." I'm like, "Okay, fine, let me give it a shot." So I think that was the moment when I got into that car and drove, and that's when I felt that sitting in that seat, in the racing seat, and that's when I was like, I think I belong here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the moment for me where I was like, I think I should take this break and go racing for a year and see where I, actually end up, where I actually, if I can actually make it somewhere with this
Mm-hmm.
racing, right? So that was the time when, I felt that I belong. And right after that, I got into other disciplines of racing, and then it just kept going. So I just thought to myself, okay, this is exactly where I should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Can you tell me a bit more about your first racing event which happened? How was it for you? What kind of emotions you get, and what kind of experience there was overall for you?
Basically, that was a small local event, but it started from there. And after that, I got a call. Like I had a few friends who were already into racing since I was studying in the south of India, like I said, and I had a few friends in the field. So someone I had known had called me and said, Phoebe, you know what? There's someone who's actually hosting a talent hunt. They're hunting for female drivers, and it's going to be the first Formula female team in India. And I was like, okay. And they were like, we think you should enroll for that. We think you should participate. You should try. You should give it a shot. Go for the selection round and see if you've got it in you. And I was like, that's so interesting. Like the first female Formula racing team in
Mm-hmm.
India. And I was like, sure, why not? So I got in touch. I got in touch with the team. The team's name is Ahura Racing, and got in the mentor, the coach of Ahura Racing, the owner of the team, and he explained to me what's to be done. And so the next thing I knew, I was down south again in a place called Coimbatore, and at the tracks over there, the Curry Motor Speedway, and this was an event that usually, happens every year. It's a season-based event, of course, which is hosted by JK Tires. So it was a
Mm-hmm.
JK Tire Formula Championship, Formula 4 Championship,
Mm-hmm.
and this talent hunt was a big step for me. This was the main step for which that I got into racing. Um, I got there. 60 women from around India who had came for that event. Some of them, who made it to the team were drivers that are familiar with the track. Some of them had a little bit of karting experience and things like that, the basics basically. And as for me, I was someone who, and the few others that were there, I was completely blank. Like I've never seen a Formula car before.
Mm-hmm.
Neither have I ever like gone so close to it, nor touched it. So this one time I was like, okay, I'm actually going to drive this thing and I don't know how it works. But then anyway, during the talent hunt, I drove my best. I got very good lap timings on the Formula car. So I made it to the top six lead drivers of the team. So the
Mm-hmm.
team, each team had to have six drivers. So I made it to the top six. And so I drove the first season then. So that was when I knew that okay, I should continue as long as I can flow or go further with this. I'm just gonna keep on moving. So decided that at that point of time. So on the second season, is when I actually, got to the podium. I created history for, for my state, being the first Formula driver and, achieving a podium in
Mm-hmm.
that discipline of racing Formula. And after that, then unfortunately for me, the pandemic had happened, So I did not get any more chance to go racing. So it was a break for a while for me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so, but that was how everything kick-started for me,
Mm-hmm.
driving at the JK Tire Championship.
That's great that you got actually really good results in Formula. So how your family reacts that you jumping into motorsport? So you're only one person from your
Yeah.
family, yeah, who did this.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I even came back home. Like when I took the break to come home, my dad was like, "Hey, what about like, maybe shifting to a government job,
Hmm.
There's something here called the civil exams where you write the exam and then you become like a one of the officers, like a big rank officers.
Hmm.
So it's an Indian civil exam. So I was like, okay, maybe why not since I'm back and stuff. I even prepared for the exam. You will not believe it. On the day of the prelims exams, was the same day for the Formula selection round, So I went to my dad and I was like, hey, listen, something came up. He's like, what do you mean? You have an exam to write. And I was like, no, but this is something very important to me. So I was like, maybe I should go and, give it a shot. If this doesn't work, I will never like talk about racing anymore and probably get into the serious, bit of maybe working for the government or something like that.
Hmm.
So I don't think they took it well because I don't think so. It was something familiar to them. I don't think they saw the fact that there's a lot that can be done through racing. Like you can actually
Hmm.
make a living or like you can get far with this because of course I come from a very small town with no basics of karting at all, like zero. Okay,
Hmm.
till today I don't think I kart. So, but then since I started driving at an earlier age, I think that's how like I managed. But yeah. So they didn't take it well. So every time I would have to go racing, I would not tell them beforehand my plans. I
Hmm.
would just tell them a day or two before I leave
Hmm.
so that, they don't have that much time to think and then, worry about it and then, end up telling me like, no, you can't go, this, that. So I don't
Hmm.
give them that time. I just tell them like just before I go a day or two. And by the time to process it, I'm gone, and
Hmm.
then I always come back with a trophy. So I think, eventually they got used to it. Like,
Hmm.
okay, she's going there, she's coming back with a trophy. So it just got used to that fact.
Hmm. You got really good plan to adapt your family to racing, and then you're doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
yeah. I have to find a way.
Yeah, you said it in the presentation which you sent to me that you want to inspire
Yes.
both, like boys and girls. Why is that important to you?
I mean, like coming from a small town again, like, I think I myself didn't imagine, that I would get here. So, and I know a lot of other younger females and males, like boys and girls from my state, who also aspire to, get into such things, like get into motorsports or like any type of discipline of motorsports. Everybody has their own, some of them love the speed, some of them love the techniques, maybe some of them love drifting, some of them love maybe formula racing, some of them would love the dirt, like rallying, and the rest, motocross, biking, like dirt biking, stuff like that, right? So for me, I think it's very important, to inspire them so that, they'd see me and they'd be like, if she can do it, so can we, So they would actually pick up themselves, find their way on how to get about, like how I did. It wasn't easy for me, definitely, when I started because like I said, I was the first one. Now I'm someone who had to think, how do I pave my own way? How do I make this way for myself in motorsport? How do I get far? Like it was a lot for me, and somehow I managed. So now that I'm here, I would love to inspire them to look into this sport if they have the talent. Why waste it? Gone are the days where people are like, oh no, you can't make it. This is difficult, and I don't think
Mm-hmm.
anything is difficult if you put your mind into it. So that's what I want to put across to them. I've been trying my level best. I've also started a motorsports society here, and through that society is where I'm trying to, help the younger
Mm-hmm.
generation. Recently, we had a male who performed really well. We also had a few females, but they're not ready yet to go to the track. But the male was ready, so we had helped him with, doing his first Indian National Rally Championship, the first round. That happened in the south of India again in Chennai. So we had put him across through the first round. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just ways. I mean, we don't have that much fundings, but whatever we can, however I can, I'm just trying to help so that they feel that okay, we have support. So they work harder and
Mm-hmm.
they plan accordingly on how they want to work so that they can, build a future in motorsports. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would like to inspire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually great. You got society to inspire next generation, yeah, to get into racing, especially in India. So I actually understand
Yes.
how hard it can be because I'm from Kazakhstan, from Almaty, and when I started
Ah, okay.
racing, yeah, like not a lot of people get into this. So now we got
Mm,
big circuit, we got kart circuit, like racing develop quite fast here.
great.
So it's
Great.
really cool to see that people get into it, jump into racing and having fun here.
Mm.
Um, and speaking forward, so how do you feel to be a female racing driver in this motorsport industry? Because personally, I met some stereotypes, and then you just, you're finishing on a podium, you just beat all these boys, and they're like crying in boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just stop talking bad
It's
things about you. So how is it for you?
yeah. I mean, forget boys. I mean, sometimes there are even girls, like women. I mean, not maybe in the sport, but maybe it could be even someone you know or your friend or,
Mm-hmm.
somebody like that. Like, it's just so weird that people sometimes, cannot really appreciate someone for doing their best, especially in this sport, because being a female in this sport is not easy competing with the men, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think when I started my first Formula racing, I think every time I would go so close to a guy in front of me and try to overtake, he would panic. You could see that there's panic over there, there's tension, and then when you push too hard, then they start like, oh my god, she pushed me so hard. Like, I think that's the idea of the sport. I need to like shove you a bit so I can overtake. Like, I need to find
Mm-hmm.
my space. So I think for even the slightest thing, like when they get shoved a bit, they get so overwhelmed the fact that, oh my goodness, a female shoved me. How dare she was trying to overtake? I think that's how they feel. They're just not used to it, especially here now in India, that female are coming up, like female drivers are coming up and we're competing with them. And I don't think, that sits well with them because they're so used to they're so used to their own world, like men against men. But of course, we have those wonderful male drivers as well who are supportive. Like, I have met a lot of supportive male
Mm-hmm.
drivers who would suggest things to me, who would guide me, who would say, like, you're doing well, you should push harder. Yeah, we have those as well. But then again, yeah, we always find the stereotyping ones also. Some of them cannot take it, so it hits their ego. Um, It's very sad, but yeah, it's actually fun for me because the more I know, like I'm scaring you and I'm hitting your ego. I'm like, come on, this is so much fun. Like, the more you tell me I can't do it, the more I show you how I do it. So yeah, I like the challenge. It's kind of a challenge to me, and it's actually fun,
Hmm.
that way. So stereotyping, I've had many. But also on the other hand, I also give credit to the few that actually support me. I mean, I've had a lot being all by myself, starting this a new journey on my own, and having some of them supporting me is really great. Like in the of course at the tracks is what I mean.
Hmm.
And then, of course, day-to-day life, you meet someone, they ask you, oh, what do you do? You're a female. Oh, you drive a racing car. Oh my God, like the first time, yeah, the first race I had done and got like first a few races that I had done basically got a podium. I had someone telling me, what are you doing with your life? I'm like, I'm actually enjoying this racing bit as of now, so I'm not even thinking, I took a break from working for so long and I'm having fun. And this person had come to me and said, like, but you're not going to make it anywhere, right? Because this is like, this is Shillong and you live in India and, you're a woman,
Hmm.
you're not, it's just going to be fun for now. What are you going to do in the future? I said, I don't think if I can predict the future, I think, I would, like right now itself, I would work towards it. But because I can't predict it, I think I'd like to live in the present, I mean,
Hmm.
I'd like to take it one step at a time. So this person was like, "Ah, yeah, have fun while it still lasts." Like the way the person said it was like, as if like, oh yeah, it's gonna be for a while, so just have fun and you're gonna go down after that. But then, I kept climbing up instead. So there was one time when I got a podium and I actually said this was to that person, who said
Hmm.
that I was not
Hmm.
going to make it. This podium is for you, because you said that I wasn't going to make it far is the reason why I pushed myself even more.
Hmm.
So here I am now. Enjoy and watch me, lift my dream. That was how it was for me. So sometimes I can get really cheeky like that. When someone pushes me too much, I'd be like, okay, it's okay. But I'll just show you how it's done. I don't have to say or fight or, say anything back to you and make you feel bad for making me feel bad. And just show you how bad it feels to actually see someone actually, do something the opposite of what you're saying,
Hmm.
it's like that. So basically, all in all the good and the bad and, all the stereotyping so far has been fun for me because the more they try to pull me down, the more I actually show them the results. So
Hmm.
it's kind of a good challenge actually, I take it in that way, the more you pull me down, the more I get up. So it's
Hmm.
good. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
good. Yeah, I think
that's
I'm in the same way as you. So no one
that's
can
great.
beat me. Yeah, no one can
Great.
pull
It
me
would be
down.
really interesting if yeah, it would be really interesting if we meet one fine day, have a team, and maybe be racing against some of them out there.
Hmm. And I really like the thing which you said about that you're living in present because really sometimes it's really hard to plan anything in racing because all depends on many
Yes.
factors like sponsors and like companies who
Yes.
are interested in you and like
Yes.
I've been taking part in the Formula 4, Formula 3 as well. And we had a
Mm-hmm.
program with my Astana Motorsport team till the F1. But eventually they just shut down the team the next year.
Oh,
Yeah, and
oh,
I just during COVID, I jump into streaming, jump into iRacing, and actually enjoying to be a part of this community. So you always, you always got opportunities next to you, and
yes.
you just have to take them and go for them. And doesn't matter, if you like in racing car. I think being in motorsport overall in racing industry, you got different opportunities to be in this industry,
Yes.
not only as a racing driver but also as a like racing engineer or maybe sim racer, maybe someone else. So it's cool that industry getting better and we got like more
Yes.
space for everybody and more job for
Correct.
everybody here as well.
Yeah.
So I know that you not planning really far away, but what would be your dream series where you would like to take a part in, maybe in the future, if it's possible? So what that will be for you?
There are a few things, of course, that I have in mind. I mean, I don't know if I'd get that far, but again, like I said, you can always dream, but you never know that dream might come true. So there are a few series that I'd love to be part of. Firstly, it would be the W series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's happening again or not, but it happened for a few seasons. I think two seasons happened, or 2 or 3 seasons. I would love to be part of the W series, even if it's not, me getting so far. It would be lovely to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, of course, the other part of the other discipline of motorsport that I love would be rallying. So I would love to, make it to the WRC, the World Rally Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like even if I do not make it that far, at least I should make it somewhere there. Drive those stages. Get a chance to drive a few stages maybe, or if I'm lucky enough, have a sponsor for the whole season. But a few rounds in these would be really amazing for me. And of course, I'm open to other disciplines of racing, but all these are not available in India, right? So I have to go out. And then again, like, I have to step out of my country. And then again, for that, like you were saying, sponsors is very difficult, especially for women drivers. I mean, for male drivers as well as, so it gets even more difficult for women drivers, because I think most sponsors are still trying to wrap their head around the fact that okay, it's a female driver. Should we invest or should we not invest? These
Mm-hmm.
things I think still goes about in their head. Like, should we put in this much effort and stuff like that? It is kind of difficult for them as well. I understand, but it's also difficult for us because then again, we have these. Thoughts in them. Like, I mean, we have people who still think that it's a female, should we or should we not still.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope that, there are more sponsors that don't think. I mean, because if they give their trust in us and they do sponsor, I think that's when we, even just as people, just as human beings, tend to work harder. The
Mm-hmm.
more we have someone to support us, the more we have someone to believe in us. I think that's when we also are able to give in our all, right? I mean, if I come to you and I'll be like, hey, you know what, you're good, but not so good. I think that's gonna make you question yourself. So instead of me coming to you and saying that, like, hey, you're good, but not so good, like, if I was a sponsor, I'd be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna put my everything in you. So, give me that minute or give me that second, make it count, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you. We're going to do this as a team. I think if things come in more positively in that way, I think, they get most out of it.
Mm-hmm.
In any field is what I'm trying to say. Because when you have doubts, it's when, even us as drivers, of course, once we put that helmet on, there's a lot that goes on in our head, right? Before we start. And of course, after we start, we forget everything and we're just on it, like at it on the track, right? So once we get that support, we know we have someone who's supporting us, someone with positivity, someone looking forward to get something good out of us. I think that's what pushes us to do better,
Mm-hmm.
pushes us more. So I think if we create that space of, irrelevant if you're a female or a male driver, come in as a sponsor, help out, see, maybe you can try always with the sponsors could always try with the drivers for a season or two, see how they work,
Mm-hmm.
that way. I'm sure they would find 3, 4 female racers who are good at it. Like Jimmy Chadwick is like really amazing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Sophie is also amazing, So I mean, like, these drivers have also proven, Doreen, right? I think if I pronounce her name right, Doreen, yeah.
So yeah, I think it's really important to have the whole industry who's like working toward the drivers and sponsors also getting in. So when you got a really small industry of racing in your country, it's really hard to get sponsors. It's really hard to get into racing actually, because like it's not working that well as in, for example, in the United States, where we know that industry is working pretty well, and drivers getting small sponsors, and it's actually overall working pretty well. So yeah, it's really complicated, but it's good to see that racing develop and starting to grow every day in small countries as well. Like not really small, but small in the racing industry. Yeah, because racing is not really popular like in India or in Kazakhstan, but it's cool to see that it's eventually growing, and yeah, that's really cool to see, definitely. So I think that in the future, so perfect world where in every country we'll have racing, which is like good business for everybody, and nice sport to get in. And but yeah, that's just a dream, and all these people which we got right now, all guests which we got on the NEET Talks, they trying to, invest into this step to make their country closer to be in big world of the racing. And actually, it's really cool. One day, that's my dream, that we'll have in each country the racing which equal to racing how it's working in United States, because they got
Yes.
the big show with it. So they got little sponsors who support, like even drivers who taken part in last position in championship, and it's really cool to see how it's working actually. And hopefully
Yeah.
in one day in like in India or in Kazakhstan and other countries, we'll see more people into racing and more sponsors also getting into it, and just having fun. So
Yeah, it would.
actually, from yourself, how do you see the future of Indian motorsports? Would you like to see someone from India taking part in Formula One, or maybe in other big championships? So how do you see it from yourself?
Yeah, as far as it goes, I think from India right now we have in the rallying field we have Sir Gaurav Gill, who has been representing India in the WRC.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hasn't done the whole season as yet. Again, maybe because due to sponsors, but he has been getting help. So he has been attending like maybe a few rounds of the INRC last year or prior to that. I think 2023 or 24 is when he actually took part in the WRC. He's actually one of India's top best drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's lovely to see him there because that inspires us. And also, like we have other drivers, like I think his name is Jahan.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, what is his name? Yeah, I think Jahan something is there. I forgot his name. Then there's Kush Maini. So these are a few drivers, Indian drivers that I've gotten so far as being male. So it would be lovely to see also a female Indian driver,
Mm-hmm.
doing one of these season of these disciplines of either rallying or formula.
Mm-hmm.
So for us to get there, I think we would need a lot of help with the sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
So and the fact that we haven't accepted India as I mean most of the Indian sponsors probably haven't really looked into motorsports that looked into it that well to invest in it. But yeah, slowly and surely we are coming up. Slowly and surely we are having people who are interested in it. So I just hope like 5 years down the line we have like a few female drivers out there representing India.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that will be you. So we'll be happy to see you
Okay,
on the
I
international
am there.
scene.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
and
Yeah.
the last one, I think.
I'm
So
hoping so too. I mean,
yeah, hopefully we will see you on the
yes,
international scene, representing India one day.
hopefully one day, one fine day.
Okay, and the last one. What advice can you give to
Yes.
girls, boys who would like to take a part in racing all over the world and from India particularly?
So basically, if you have that dream, I think now we live in a world where, it's not like before. Before we have to, if our parents say, no, this is what you have to do because it's good for you, we tend to always, follow that step, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think that if you do have a dream, relevant of it's just racing or anything else, I think you should speak up. I think you should tell them of your dream. If you want to be, let's just put the simple example of you want to be a singer, which is something not related to, the normal day-to-day uh, thoughts of, where you should be like a doctor or a police officer or, like the normal jobs, if you have something like I want to be a race car driver or I want to be a singer, I think you should go always be able to go to your parents and tell them this is what I think I'm good at and this is what I want to do. So the same similar thing with racing. I think we should take that step and just inform them. Oh hey, I find I have interest in this. You never know, your parents might go all out and support you. Knowing the fact that this is your dream. So I think it should start at a young age where we should be given also that opportunity to speak up or tell what our dreams are to our parents, because I think that's the only way where anybody could live their dream, right? Until and unless our parents don't know about our dreams, I don't think we would get anywhere that far, because if only they knew, then maybe they'd be supportive. I mean, best example is look at Lewis Hamilton's dad. So Lewis Hamilton's dad was like, very supportive towards him since he was a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a good way to go about, because if your parents knows what you love, they would give everything. Like Louise's dad gave everything, like, for him to become a world champion one fine day. So I think, it should start there. My
Mm-hmm.
advice would be don't be scared. Go tell your parents what your dreams are. In case it turns the other way, like, like for me, like, I wouldn't say my parents were against it, but they just needed time to get used to it because this is something new to them. Maybe, someone would be in the same spot like I was in. What I would say is find a way, find a way to make them get used to the fact that, this is normal. At first it might seem impossible, but if you work towards it, find your way, work towards it, find a way to tell them, make them familiar with make them familiar with the whole plan or the whole dream that you have. Eventually they'll come around it. Anybody will come around it. And the most important thing is that you believe in yourself. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't, doubt yourself. Even if others around you doubt you, you shouldn't doubt yourself. I mean, of course, I've had my days as well. Like when I had a lot of people doubting me, some days I would doubt myself as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then some days I would also doubt myself. But then these things are normal, I mean, we're human beings. There would be days where it would be difficult. And of course, we would think to ourselves, like, what am I even doing here? Like, I got this far, but I don't think I can go further. These are things that happen to us as individuals, right? But I think if those days come, we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should let those days pass. I think I've been in days where I'm like, when the pandemic had hit, I was like, oh, my racing career is done. Like, this
Mm-hmm.
is it for me. Like, I just started, and this has happened. And I think this is it. Like, this is where it ends. I've had days like that too. And then once the pandemic was over, I was like, hey, you know what? I can always restart where I left off, right? I can always try again. I mean, it was starting from the bottom again, But then I was like, why not? If I've started from the bottom before, I can do it again, right? So
Mm-hmm.
these are things that you should be able. Like your mind is a powerful. It's the most powerful thing in your body. So I think the more you convince yourself, the more you train your mind that you can do these impossible things. I think you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you tell your mind that I'm sick, your body will feel sick,
Mm-hmm.
basically, right? Or you say, I'm feeling lazy. The moment you think I'm lazy, your whole day is gone. You're going to feel lazy the whole day. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
the mind is the most powerful thing in your body. So if you say, I can do it, basically, even if you can't do it today, if you can do it like 5 months from now, but if you say every day that you can do it and you take every small step, you're going to get there eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think this would be my advice to everybody that nothing is good and pretty always. Now, if we look at most of the racing drivers, we love where they are at right now, but everyone has a story at the end of the day, right? Everyone had
Mm-hmm.
come through something to get to where they are right now. So what I would say is that if you think that's what you want, don't give up. Like chase it, even if it seems impossible. I'm sure in between somewhere it's not going to be smooth. It's going to be a rough path, but
Mm-hmm.
don't stop there. Continue, keep going. And eventually, if you do not give up on yourself, you're going to get to places where you never thought you would be, like the rest of us who have, pushed ourselves and come this far.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my, yeah,
Yeah,
advice.
I agree with you. Also, it's always worth to try, at least, yeah, and maybe you're going
Yeah,
to get in and like have good experience. If you're not going to continue, like at least you going to have fun, yeah, and just did
yeah.
what you actually like, and that's great thing. Okay, so thank you so much
So,
for
yes,
being with us. Yeah, no worries about technical issues. It's always happened. It's fine, and that's part of the stream. Yeah, because we go in live, and it's more
yes,
harder than record videos and all the stuff. So once again, Phoebe, thank you so
yeah.
much.
Thank you. It was lovely chatting with you. Thank you for having patience with my network today. And I hope we do stay connected. Maybe, one fine day I get to come and see you. I never know what plans we could make for the future.
Yeah,
So only
sure.
when we join hands is when we can,
Yeah, okay,
only when we
guys.
join hands is when we can make a better place, right? So one question I have for you though. So you do sim racing a lot?
Yes, I'm doing this a lot. I'm full-time streamer.
The network again.
So I suggest you to
No, you
join
don't.
iRacing one day. It's really fun.
Yeah, cool. I hope like I'm trying to set up a sim myself. Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
trying to set up a sim myself. I've never done sim racing before, so hopefully we can connect then.
Hmm.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can,
would be
have a
awesome.
little fun at sim racing.
I think worth to try because community is really friendly and helpful all
Okay,
the
then I
time.
guess the network is not allowing us to go further.
Okay. See you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for
Yes,
watching. We'll see
we
you.
should stay
Thank you.
connected. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Bye.
INIT Esports focuses on sim racing events and digital tournaments. They bring esports content to fans and sponsorship opportunities to brands while maximizing audience reach across multiple sports, industries, and platforms. INIT Esports is a woman led company where diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility is in their DNA. And their platform aims to combat bullying and cheating to help make the esports world as safe and fair as possible. To learn more, be sure to log on to www.initesports.gg or follow them on social media at Init Esports. Join their Discord, check out their YouTube channel, or follow their live content via Twitch.
This episode has been brought to you by Grand Touring Motorsports as part of our Motoring Podcast Network. For more episodes like this, tune in each week for more exciting and educational content from organizations like the Exotic Car Marketplace, the Motoring Historian, Break Fix, and many others. If you'd like to support Grand Touring Motorsports and the Motoring Podcast Network, sign up for one of our many sponsorship tiers at www.patreon.com/GT Motorsports. Please note that the content, opinions, and materials presented and expressed in this episode are those of its creator, and this episode has been published with their consent. If you have any inquiries about this program, please contact the creators of this episode via email or social media as mentioned in the episode.